Uh, Hi YouTube. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. Hopefully y'all did it right. So here's a hairstyle. It's just several ponytails. So the thing is, I've been watching some YouTube tutorials, right? I be watching YouTube hair tutorials, and a lot of people be doing looks like back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Y'all know like different celebrity looks. And y'all know how Left Eye from TLC used to wear her hair in all different ponytails and different creative looks. So I couldn't get too wild with it. But I figured this was kind of inspired by Left Eye, like kind of like Left Eye, and then also what's that group? I think the group was named Black. Yeah, in that 808 video, you had a few of them wearing their hair like this. So to be honest, I tried to do a look inspired by Left Eye, and one look I actually no. What happened was I was trying to go with Aaliyah's look in the Ari That's Somebody video where she had the bang swoop over the eye and had the 4 ponytails and then the rest of the hair going back. But I didn't. But I ended up hitting 3 ponytails instead of four, and I had to watch some YouTube reviews. And when I realized I couldn't get their hairstyle right, I said forget it, and then decided to do a hairstyle like this with just a whole bunch of ponytails. And I was like, this kind of give me like Left Eye vibes. So if not Left Eye, then who do y'all think this look is inspired by? Do y'all think it's a cute look? I personally think it's kind of like a Left Eye look, or like how Black wore their hair in the 808 video. Somebody. I was also looking at In Vogue Free Your Mind video, and they had some crazy hairstyles. I don't know if anybody had their hair kind of like this, but the closest I could think of is Left Eye from TLC and Black. I can't think of anybody else who wore their hair like this back in like the 90s. Cause to be honest, I don't know too many. I know very few like girl groups and stuff that wore crazy hairstyles. I know a lot more people know a lot more about music, but at the end of the day, I wasn't always around cable, and plus, I didn't watch all them TV shows and stuff that people remember from back then. I only know what I know now. But yeah, so what do y'all think about this hairstyle? Do y'all like it? Is it creative? Some of these flyaways is a little, out of pocket. But I did my best. I don't have no gel or nothing. Plus, I don't want to put too much in my mannequin's hair because all that stuff just leave like stains and stuff. Yeah. Well, this is one mannequin giving y'all Lisa Left Eye Lopes vibes. Now, as for this mannequin, which is the kinky curly mannequin, and also the mannequin I did the review for, this hairstyle was pretty much supposed to be inspired by a Janet Jackson. Well, although it is braids, and I think Janet Jackson had just ponytails. This look was supposed to be inspired by a Janet Jackson look that I seen on one of her performances. I think she's performing the song Thrive. Um and this is kind of like the Velvet Rope in Janet album era. Her hair was kind of similar to this. This is just more braided pony. This is braided ponytails, and the other one is just regular ponytails. I ain't gonna lie, this hairstyle kind of gives silly from the color purple, but anyway, no shade, no shade, no shade. How y'all like this hairstyle? To be honest, I don't know what I want to do with this mannequin. I was going to think about dyeing the hair eventually, but I'm trying to get some styles out the way before I decide to dye the hair. Cause I want to do something different. This mannequin, she shed a lot, and when it comes to combing, it breaks off too much. So that's why I just decided to do braided ponytails. And ouch. And as for this mannequin, she shed somewhat, but I could kind of work with her. This is both two mannequins from Lady M Mannequins, shopladym.com. This mannequin is unreleased. I mean, this was just a little surprise for me because I seen this one on Instagram Live. This mannequin is on the website, but they are out of stock, so you're gonna have to wait until they're back in stock to get this kinky curly one. The hair looks a lot more different. If you wanted to see what the natural hair look like fresh out the box, you're gonna have to watch my review. Yes, this is two mannequins from shopladym.com. Other than those two, I actually got two kinky curlies. Hold on, I'm about to get the other one. This is the oops. This is the original kinky curly mannequin. This mannequin kind of got some damn stains I'm gonna have to wipe off. Mm, oh well. Why this? Don't this one look like the hair is a lot longer than this one? Yep. These two are the same mannequin. It's just this one is the sample version, and this one is the newer version. Okay. I'll play with either or. I don't care. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll play with either or. But this pretty much was the sample version of the kinky curly. And for some reason, it seems like this one's hair is a lot longer than the version of the kinky curly that was supposed to be promoted. I play with either or. This sample one was actually supposed to get sent back, but so I don't know who they thought. I mean, was supposed to send this one back because at the end of the day, I do not have the money to be paying for all that stuff. Having to try to send the mannequin back to the post office and then have to pay for an extra label and pay for it to be reboxed and all that stuff. I don't have the money for it. Shit, the only how other than the $100 I got, I was able to pay for it is Lady M Mannequins due to my subscriber Chocolate Kisses, who was very supportive of my content. But yes, I feel like this sample kinky curly hair is a lot longer than the other kinky curly. To be honest, I feel like this sample kinky curly was supposed to be the human hair straight haired mannequin. You know what? That's what she should did. Cause she did a yak hair blowout texture mannequin, and then it's a kinky curly mannequin, which is human hair. I feel like this sample mannequin hair is a lot longer than the actual kinky curly she was selling. She could straighten. I mean, she could have got the factory to straighten the king. I mean, that these sample kinky curlies and sold them as human hair. I mean, the human straight hair. Yes, I don't mind. I'll use either or. Yeah, the crazy thing about it is I had hair supplies and stuff, but we all know what happened to we all know what happened to it. I had this brush that's supposed to straighten your hair. I didn't really do too much straighten, but it could have worked on the mannequins. It just ain't. I don't know if it worked on human beings' hair. I should have got instead of getting that brush, I should have got the plug-in hot comb. That way, I don't have to use a hot comb on the stove. I can use a hot comb that get hot by plugging it in. But sadly, these mannequins were a bit pricey, so I could not get much. Actually, I probably could have got something, but the thing is, I had 170 something, and once I paid for the mannequin, I had like 30 something left, and I did. So I was supposed to get clippers to cut my own actual hair with the last bits of money I had left, and I end up going past stores and wanting some snacks, and that's pretty much what I got. But yes, this sample kinky curly hair is way more longer than the actual kinky curly. Yes, you could have got these sample mannequins straight and just sold these as a thicker density straight hair, and then had the one I did the left eye look on as the center density straight hair. I can't speak on where's my drink. I can't speak on the yak hair mannequins because I don't really do yak hair. I've had yak hair mannequins before and they was pretty much irritating. I mean these ones shed or whatever, but it don't shed as much as the yak hair do. That shit shed like a dog. You'll just have hair everywhere. I feel like I could manage this if I was to wash it in boiling hot water. It's this girl named her name Crooklyn Curls on YouTube. And she did. I watch her review a lot. She had this Afro texture mannequin. Her, her daughter was in the video as well, but she had this Afro texture mannequin, and she did I think it was baking soda and vinegar she used to wash the mannequin's hair, and then she had some ghost shampoo and ghost conditioner. To be honest, I don't have that type of shampoo, and also I don't think I'm going to like the smell of baking soda and vinegar because I did not like the smell when we had to use baking soda and vinegar in our science projects at school. So I know good and well I'm not going to like the smell trying to use that to wash supposed to be afro kinky curly texture mannequin's hair. And the way these waves are giving now that I took these braids out, she gave me that girl. What's her name? Mel something. Who sang that song? That song "Get Up" that I used to listen to growing up. I know you're down, but when you gonna get up? That song. Her name Emil or Emil something. I can't think of it. I'm gonna have to search the song up and try to figure out how to pronounce her name. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the girl from Groove Theory. If I'm not mistaken. But I used to listen to that song a lot because the video used to always come on when I was at my great grandparents' house back in Southwest Philadelphia, Sheldrake Place, one of my favorite places from my childhood. I can't say it's my favorite place now because I heard Southwest gets a lot crazy these days. So I would not see myself wanting to live out there. No, 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 no. It was fun and dandy when I was growing up. But nowadays it's like, oh hell no. To no, 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 hell to no. Told you. Yes, this hair damn sure wasn't supposed to be no damn kinky curly. Now she over here giving truth hurts. You so contagious. Turn my pages. Got me anxious. He's what I'm waiting for. He keeps me guessing. Spontaneous. I remember Truth Hurts. I remember when that album first came out. I was living on Darby Terrace at the time, I believe. And this was like the early 2000s. And a lot of people was selling bootleg CDs, but me, I didn't care for the bootlegs. I wanted the actual album. I never did get that damn album. I never even listened to the full album. I listened to certain songs. And I watched the two music videos she put out. Um, The Truth with D. Ray Davis. And that song features R. Kelly. You want to know something about R. Kelly? Now, mind you, don't get me wrong. I loved his music growing up. And there's certain songs I still listen to and love to this day. With that being said, I do not condone what R. Kelly done. I don't accept it. I don't condone it. I separate his music from him himself, meaning another artist could sing his music and I would still like it the same as if R. Kelly was singing it himself. But just because I listen to an artist's song does not mean I condone what they do. Just like I could listen to Bobby Brown's music. That don't mean I accept what he did throughout his life or him putting his hands on Whitney Houston. I could listen to uh Elvis Presley, and most people say that he was racist. I don't know if it's true, but I did see a video that was pretty questionable. But I mean, like, Elvis is Elvis. And when I was in school, they did play some of his music. And in the music room, they did have posters of Elvis. And I was supposed to dress up as Elvis during one of the Halloweens, but then I decided to do Michael Jackson. Sadly, I feel like I should have picked Elvis because the Michael Jackson costume that I got did not fit. Even when I lost all the weight, it still didn't fit. I was I was ticked off. But yeah. I was supposed to be Elvis. And I mean no, I was supposed to be Elvis. And my art teacher was supposed to be Marilyn Monroe. Then I changed it to Michael Jackson. And she is supposed to be Marilyn Monroe. But sadly, that same Halloween, I unexpectedly had to get brain surgery, so I wasn't in school. And from what I was being told, she actually did not attend the Halloween party either. So Michael Jackson and Marilyn Monroe was a no show. Plus, even if I didn't have to get brain surgery and I did go to school, I still would not have been able to wear the costume because it didn't fit. And if I tried to put it on, I would have been totally embarrassed. So I either would have probably had to find another costume to put on, or I just wouldn't have worn no costume. And that wouldn't have been the only Halloween where I went to school without a costume, because plenty of Halloweens where we had events and I had no costume. And one time, since I ain't had no costume, it was this wig. It was this real curly, thick wig that my mom had, and nobody ever wore it. It was just there. So I asked to borrow it because I was going to try to do a It started off supposed to be a Jimi Hendrix look. Then once I put the wig on, it started looking more like Rick James. But I couldn't find the rest of the costume that I was creating, so I still took the wig. And when people asked who was I supposed to be for Halloween, I just said me with longer hair. And that was the first time I ever wore a wig to school. Well, I actually ain't wear it to school. I just wore it during the Halloween event. And yeah, there was a few students who thought it was funny that I had a wig on, but I'm like, shit, it's fucking Halloween. And that'd be the only goddamn time y'all see me wearing a damn wig. It wasn't because a few years later, I did go to school dressed up as Michael Jackson, but that was a whole different wig. and my art teacher helped out with that costume. So I was able to go to school dressed as Michael Jackson. I just wasn't able to go dressed as Michael Jackson on the Halloween where I really liked the costume because the first Michael Jackson costume was just a black pair of pants, a white button-up shirt, some kind of fedora hat. I had this stuffed monkey that's supposed to be Bubbles. My art teacher had a face mask so I could cover my face as if I had to get nose surgery like I was Michael Jackson. And I found these pair of glasses from the hair store, and I'll dress up as Michael Jackson with Bubbles. And to be honest, I don't have any of my yearbooks from school, so I could one there be able to show y'all the picture of me as Michael Jackson. All them yearbooks I had from Delta probably got thrown away. I don't care because I ain't like that school any damn way. Uh, the only memories of Delta I still have is a few school pictures and on certain I got three different Facebook pages where people from Delta are my Facebook friends. Even though I don't talk to any of them. I think the last time I talked to somebody from Delta was my old friend Frank. He accidentally messaged me, told me his page got hacked. I mean, I don't really talk to nobody from Delta. Everybody went their own damn ways. I mean, I still be seeing my old friend Evan on Twitter, but he been went his own way. Once he graduated, he started acting funny. I mean, I talked to him a few times on Facebook, but then after a while, like I said, people start going their own different ways and start acting funny. So I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not about to chase nobody around. Shit, I ain't like that damn school anyway. And if I never went there, I wouldn't have never knew y'all. I hated Delta. Delta's one of the worst goddamn schools I ever went to. I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather either lived in Southwest and went to some Southwest schools, or I'd rather move to damn Delaware, Jersey, or somewhere and went to school out there. If we moved to damn Delaware, Jersey, I probably would have had better school years and probably would have graduated at the age of 18 like I was supposed to. I don't know about Southwest because I have heard some stories about those schools, especially Bartram. I feel like if I went to Bartram, I don't know, I probably would have gotten some damn trouble. I don't know. But yeah, around that time, I always wish I lived in the Southwest, around my great grandparents' house. By the time we actually did move to Southwest, I did not care for that block. It was a bit too late. I wanted to live in Southwest when my great grandmother was still around. We moved to Southwest way after she passed. My great grandfather was still around. But to be honest, I personally feel like when we did move to Southwest, when we had to stay over at my great grandparents' house until the house we was moving to was ready. And me personally, I didn't like it. And the reason why I didn't like it because there was a lot of other people who had to live there. My aunt and her kids was living there. Then my cousin, who lived there for years, on and off, she was there and she was upstairs mostly. And when we moved there, I felt like that they was trying to be in control, meaning we didn't have as much freedom as we usually had going to my great grandparents' house. So they'd make us stay down the damn basement like we was some goddamn foster kids or something. And I didn't like it because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm in the basement. It's cool and all, but I want to move around the house because clearly it's a lot of people living here and they gonna be watching some shit I don't want to watch. And I'm used to being at my great grandparents' house and going to another room where I could watch something more interesting, or I could go sit with my great grandfather and listen to records, or watch music videos somewhere else. Around that time, I was pissed off, so I would either go up the street to my aunt Denise's house, or I would call my uncle Benny up and spend the night at his house when he wasn't busy, cause I did not want to be stuck down in the damn basement watching boring ass movies that everybody else wanted to watch. And every time, and I mean, the adults could go upstairs, but when it comes to the kids, we'd get in trouble because my cousins and them they'd snitch on us and say that we was breaking something or touching something we ain't had no business, which made my great grandfather believe it, and they'd make him come downstairs and yell at us and scream at us and make us go back down the basement, and I didn't like it. I'm like, y'all fucked up. Because y'all up here inviting company over, and y'all feel like if us kids go upstairs, we going to snitch on y'all and tell my grandfather that y'all up here hoochie coochie. Which I was. I sure the fuck was. I mean, when we did move out, I got payback because I still was going over to my great grandparents' house. And I was sitting around with him, and he would ask if they had company over, and I'm like, yup. I was like, y'all want to keep getting me in trouble and get me fussed at? I got something for y'all. I sure did. I sit right around my great grandfather. Well, to be honest, he made me come there because I got caught cursing. Because my cousins was picking on me and I called them a bitch and told them to get the fuck out of my face. And my great grandfather heard me cursing. I never did curse in front of him or my great grandmother. But I was a lot older around that time, and I was really mad. I was screaming, telling them to leave me alone. And my great grandfather made me come upstairs. And I didn't care because all I did was sit in the room with him and I listened to records. We went to sleep, and by the next morning, I was able to come back downstairs because I had to eat breakfast. And I still got their asses in trouble. And when I went upstairs, he asked me, did they have company over? I was like, yeah. I'm like, y'all want to get me in trouble? Now I'm about to get y'all in trouble. But for real, I do miss Southwest. I miss my great grandparents. And the crazy thing about it is, I never went to their grave. I seen pictures of it on Facebook, but I never did go to their grave. Maybe one day I'll get the chance to. I also go to my aunt Janet and my grandma grave. You know that's what the hell I should do when I had PUA. I should got the fuck out the goddamn house in West Philly when I was living with my aunt. And I should took some fucking money. And while they was getting the hell on my nerves, I could have snuck out the house, took some damn money, and I could have went to go see my great grandparents. And well, actually, I don't know where they graves are at, so I probably would have went there and been lost. Cause I was pretty young when my great grandparents passed away. Anyway, talk about all this. I'm gonna talk about sad stuff. I'm over here braiding this mannequin head right, and then taking the braids out. Yeah, I'm gonna take these damn braids. See, that's the thing. I need some fucking other hair supplies, like some perm rods and stuff. Because the thing is, I put braids in and then get mad when I gotta take them out. Because I'm like, ooh, I might want to dye the mannequin hair. To be honest, I'm actually supposed to send one of the, like I said, I'm actually supposed to send one of these kinky curlies back. But I want to play with both of them. I do. I like this sample one a lot more because her hair is longer. Yeah, they want me to send back, but I'm like, look, I want to keep them because at the end of the day, I do not have the money to send them back. I want to keep them. I got two kinky curlies and one straight hair, and I want to keep them for myself. I don't want to send any of them back. They were sent out to me. I paid 140, and I want to keep each and every one. If anybody ain't get them no mannequins, oh well, they better wait till they restock. Cause I want to keep these. I keep on having enough goddamn money. I could have went to Rite Aid and got some hair done. My simple ass don't want to save. And I keep walking by the goddamn store, and I could have went and got some goddamn hair dye, and I would have been able to dye the mannequin's hair. Even if I didn't get no hair dye, I probably could have got some hair supplies, like some perm rods or something. I know Rite Aid got some. I could have got something. But my simple ass keep on spending my money on other shit. And my YouTube subscribers don't want to support. Y'all could help me, motherfuckers. Y'all can help me. Help me, beach. Help me, beach. Say, huh. No, Zane. What is he doing?
Man, it'd be crazy when I be on the streets. I can't even go nowhere. I can't.
Car.
You said you wept every day a queen you slept on, and I ain't talking about your mattresses, but you the type. You said you wept every day a queen.
Ooh, Nicki Minaj done post the rally rails on her Instagram. I can't believe Cardi Reed did that to her damn lips.
In the streets, I'm in the car wash right now. I got niggas jumping on my. I don't be knowing really like, I don't be knowing.
Yeah, motherfuckers want to be getting on my YouTube channel and talk about my hair. Y'all motherfuckers ain't going to do nothing to motherfucking get it done. Y'all want to keep speaking on it, but don't want to get it done. You can't speak on some shit and not get her done. If you're going to speak on my shit, get her done. Get my bitch done. Don't speak on shit if you will not get her done. If you don't like the way my hair looks, it's going to take about a good 400. Yes, I say 400 because number one, no, it's going to take about like 500 because number one, I'm going to need enough money to get the packs of hair that I want. Number two, I need to make sure that I have enough to get to the salon to get my hair done. Number three, I'm going to have to make sure that I have enough money to get back home after my hair is done. And number four, I might need some things to wrap my hair up with because me personally, I don't want to cut my hair. I was thinking of getting some crocheted sister locks in my hair. And that is why I have not cut my hair yet because I figured if I was able to get some money, get enough money, I wasn't going to cut my hair. I was going to take my ass to an African braiding shop. I was going to order the packs. I was either going to go to the hair store and see if they got them. And there's a few hair stores in my area. And if I don't see what I'm looking for in the hair stores, I was going to order some off of Amazon. And once the packs of hair were delivered, I was going to pick a day where I could go to an African braiding shop that I know for sure will be able to catch my hair, braiding cornrows, and then crochet the sister locks into my hair and make it real, real full. And then I know the crochet locks will be pretty long, and I will want to go to sleep and be comfortable. So I'm gonna need some scarves and stuff to wrap my hair up with while I'm asleep. But yes, I was thinking of going back to dreadlocks. I just don't want it in my natural hair because when I did have dreadlocks, it damaged my hair. So I'd rather get a crochet protective style. That way I'll be able to save my hair by it being crocheted and cornrowed, and I can get me some hair growth oils and other things. And then not just that, I'll be able to wash my hair with the crochet locks in my hair still. Here go Bigo. Trust me, being. Bye YouTube. I got that